Here we go again. How does it feel to be back with the boys again?
Oh yeah, it's always a pleasure, but always got to dust the cobwebs off, eh?
How'd you meet these guys?
It's not actually a very interesting story at all. I'm a bit younger than the boys, and yeah, I was just playing in a few coast bands, playing bass, and I just had an advert on a notice board in a music store, and they just called me up out of the blue. They said, "Oh, come down, we'll have a jam sort of thing." Did that, and they said, "Oh, you got to learn the songs. We're playing at the Sands Tavern later in the week." I think it was about a week that I had to learn all the songs, and that was it. Went from nothing to playing in front of hundreds overnight. So that was an experience. And then within a few months, we were on the road down to Sydney to get a CD mastered. So yeah, it was a big eye-opener, a big learning curve.
Do you miss being on tour?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you always miss being on tour, I guess. Unless you're on tour, then sometimes you're looking forward to coming home. But it's a whole lifestyle, isn't it? You can
do beer?
Yeah, you can do it for so long, but you probably can't do it forever like that. Well, not the way we used to do it anyway.
And on that note, have you got some good stories to tell from those days?
Oh, heaps, yeah.
Any specific incident that you could elaborate on?
Probably the best one was we're in Melbourne and we're playing for amusement only. We had 2 shows at the Art House, one during the day, one at night, and all ages during the day, and then the over 18s at night. And it was at the end of the tour. We had to fly back the next morning to come back to Queensland, back to the Sunshine Coast to play with Body Jar the next night. Oh yeah, and we were touring with Agent Felix from the States as well on that tour. And anyway, the last show, pretty much, we all just split. I don't know where Lee went. Fucks me, Ryan went, and I ended up with a group of people. We all just split across Melbourne, and we didn't meet back up again till pretty late in the morning. I ended up finally making my way back to where the tour van was parked, finding Lee and the rest of the boys. And they were like, fuck, we got 2 hours to try and find Ryan somewhere in Melbourne to get this plane. We're all still off our heads, really still off our heads. We finally find him at the last minute in, and I think it was an old bread factory that had been converted to some units, so it was a pretty dodgy sort of setup. And oh yeah, he was still partying.
With himself or?
Oh no, there was a group. there was a group that we met. I think I can't remember who they were, but we actually stayed in that bread factory one of the nights while we were down there. The first night we got there, froze our asses off, but yeah, that's a different story. Anyway, so we pick him up, fucking fly through Melbourne, just get to the airport in time. We hear the last call of the plane. We're sprinting with all our gear, falling over each other, just a mess. We hold the plane late, end up catching the plane, and then making it back to Sunshine Coast just in time for sound check.
Just got there.
Oh, it was out of control.
What's the biggest crowd you reckon you played to?
Oh, well, we played at the Vans Warped Tour. That was undercover, but there was a lot of people there. The Summer Airfest, there would have been 3,000 plus at those ones. But yeah, the Warped Tour, I don't know, there's a lot of people at Vans Warped, so probably about that. The arena, we played the arena a few times. That was sold out. Like, I think it holds 1,000 people, so we played there a lot of times too.
Would you like to play full time again?
Yes and no. You'd have to go into a lot of training to play full time again, I think.
It's a romantic idea.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. It'd be nice, but it's hard to make a living out of it, I think.
The missus wouldn't be happy?
Oh, fuck no. No, she wouldn't be happy at all. Right, here we go again. The yearly.
Buy some merchandise.
Yeah, buy some shit.
This time.
So we can at least break even. Okay, excellent. Thank
Cheers.
you.